Wonderful Grace of Jesus. This hymn by Holder Lillenas, Doctor of Music, is a hymn of grace. Lillenas was born in Norway in 1855, but his family immigrated to America when he was a young child. He was trained at Pacific Bible College in Los Angeles and became a pastor in the Church of Nazarene. Over his lifetime, Lillenas wrote more than 4,000 hymn texts and tunes, many of which are still in use today. First introduced in 1918, this hymn has become a favorite across denominational lines in the church today. Wonderful Grace of Jesus combines truth with a buoyant melody and serves as a good vehicle for teaching the doctrine of grace. It touches on the availability, sufficiency, and efficacy of the salvation offered by the grace through faith in Christ, and so carries an appropriate message for believers and unbelievers alike. In the first stanza and the chorus, the surpassing nature of God's grace is set forth with the phrases "greater than all my sin" and "broader than the scope of my transgressions," Romans 5:20. It is grace that takes away the burden of sin and liberates the captive soul. The second stanza demonstrates the extent of God's grace, not covering just a favored few. The grace of God reaches to all the lost. God extends the offer of salvation freely to all. Titus 11. When Christ completed his work on the cross, salvation was finished, John 19, leaving nothing for man to do but accept the gift of grace and be completely saved. The third stanza touches on another hallmark of the doctrine of grace, that regardless of the magnitude of one's sin, God's grace is available and sufficient for salvation even to the most defiled. The words of this hymn do carry the gospel of grace, making it worthy of the category Hymn of Grace. the wonderful grace of Jesus reaches me. Wonderful the matchless grace of Jesus, deeper than the mighty rolling sea, higher than the mountain, sparkling like a fountain, full sufficient strength for me. Broader than the scope of my transgression, sinking, greater than all my sin and shame. Oh, magnify the precious name of Jesus, praise His name. Wonderful grace of Jesus, reaching to all the lost. By it I have been pardoned, saved to the uttermost. Chains have been torn asunder, giving my liberty. For the wonderful grace of Jesus reaches me. Wonderful the matchless grace of Jesus, deeper than the mighty rolling sea, higher than the mountain, sparkling like a fountain, all sufficient strength for even me. Broader than the scope of my transgression, sin is greater than all my sin and shame. Oh, magnify the gracious name of Jesus, praise His name. Wonderful grace of Jesus, reaching the most default, by transforming power, making me God's dear child, purchasing peace and heaven for all eternity. And the wonderful grace of Jesus reaches me. Wonderful the matchless grace of Jesus, deeper than the mighty rolling sea, higher than the mountain, sparkling like a fountain, all sufficient strength for even me. Broader than the scope of my transgression, sin is greater for